Hey everyone, it's Kara here from Boho, and I'm back with kind of a wrap up of this round of 1 month in my bullet journal. So it is Thursday, March 1st, and I'm going to be coming back in and filling out my tasks and journaling for yesterday, finishing up my monthly spreads, and kind of wrapping everything up for this round of 1 month in my bullet journal. All right, so for tasks yesterday, I did take Mark to Mazda to get his oil changed in his car, and then I had to take him to work at 12:30. By the time I got done with all that, it was about 1 p.m. That's when I went into the office, got things done there, and then I didn't get home until almost 6 o'clock, and by the time I did, I was just totally done for the day. I think the kind of go, go, go pace that I've been putting on this week, trying to get things done before leaving this weekend, kind of caught up to me last night. Because once I got home, I just crashed. I felt exhausted, kind of the same as I was feeling last week. It might still be some hormonal stuff in there too, I'm not sure, but I was toast. So obviously I did not edit my fountain pen video. Someone commented that this was like my fountain pen ink video is like my Odyssey this month, and I totally 100% agree with that. I feel like I've been chasing this video all month long, and honestly, I came to a decision last night. I was like, I'm going to put it on my goals for March. I'm not going to worry about it for the rest of this week. I have a ton of stuff to do today to get ready to leave for San Francisco tomorrow, and I can't have this weighing on me anymore. So I'm going to make a conscious decision to not worry about the fountain pen ink video. So I'm going to actually mark these off, like cross them out. And I'm going to go to March. I haven't set up my goals yet for March. So my main goal in March is going to be to finish my fountain pen series. So I'm going to put that right here. All right, so at least I have one of my big goals set for March. Okay, so that was yesterday, and I'm going to do a little bit of journaling here and get that complete. All right, so journaling is done. And I'm going to go ahead and plan out my day for today, even though it's technically March, and it's not technically 1 month in my bullet journal anymore, but I'm just going to do it since this is my routine here. All right, so it's Thursday. I know that I have my Crate Joy call every week at 2:30. I do need to go in the office again today and just make sure that I have all orders shipped out that need to go out between now and Monday, since Kristen is still off on vacation. So that's going to be priority number one, as it has been all week. I also need to pack. I also need to paint my nails because I want them to look nice for this weekend. I'm going to say mani-pedi. I also need to make sure that I have all of my materials for my workshop at PlannerCon. So I want to make sure I have all those bundles put together. And I know this is going to sound silly, but I also need to make a list of to-dos for Mark, my husband, while I'm gone. He specifically asked me. I'm not just the kind of person that would leave him a list of stuff to do while I'm gone. But he specifically asked me for a to-do list while I'm gone. All right, I'm going to put today's weather in here. High of 60, low of 40, and sunshine. All right, so that's my list for today. I'm going to highlight my time bar. Morning routine. Got my Crate Joy call at 2:30. And the rest of the day is going to be pretty much work. All right, so that's going to be my day. I do want to show y'all real quick. I had some fun last night with a new spread in my journal, and It's not finished yet, but you guys get the first sneak peek. This is a spread that's going to be for my strengths. I found my strengths on doing the Strengths Finder test a couple of years ago, and I thought that they were so interesting. And then when I was cleaning out my office the other day, I found a laminated printout of my 5 strengths that I got when I was interviewed on the Maximize Your Strengths podcast last year. And it was something that I had kind of not forgotten about, but it wasn't at the top of my mind, like having my strengths in mind at all times. And I was reading over that little printout and I was like, this would be a great thing to have in my bullet journal. So I started creating that in here, and I still have 3 more to go there. But for those curious about pens, I just used my Tombow Mono drawing pen in 03 for the My Strengths title. I used my medium gray, N55, for all of this gray. And then I used this brand new pen I picked up. I picked this up in Philly a few weeks ago. It's a Le Pen drawing pen, but it's a .03. It has the tiniest little tip. I don't even know if it'll focus on that. But it's super tiny, right? Super thin. And I thought it would be perfect to fit a lot of words in a small amount of space. So I still need to finish writing out the other 3, but just thought I'd show it to you if you're curious about the ghosting you saw on the other side of this page. All right, now time to get back on track. I'm going to go to my monthly spreads and fill out the very last of my monthly spread info. All right, so yesterday, the 28th, Wake by 6, yes. Miracle Morning, yes. Peloton, no. Strength training, no. Eat clean, yes. No alcohol, yes. And bed by 11, yes. All right. And while I'm on this page, I always like to just look back at my goals and my tasks for the month and kind of see how I did. Number 1, securing manufacturing. I was actually able to secure manufacturing for some notebook inserts and stickers and washi tape. So I'm really excited about that. I've got all of my tax stuff organized and ready to go when I meet with my accountant. And the 3rd was Insta Stories, which is something I worked on a lot at the beginning of the month. I don't have it 100% complete, but I do have the general format of how I want things to go. So I'm kind of uploading a little bit at a time on my Insta Stories to organize that part. So I think for the most part in the month of February, I did pretty good on my goals. All right, InkoWrimo. I had a little fun yesterday, and while I was at the office, I just wrote out 3 quick Post-it notes. I know it's not a letter, but I wrote out little Post-it notes with little inspirational messages, and I put them on cars when I left the office yesterday. So that was my way of, as rushed as I was yesterday trying to get things done, still trying to complete InkoWrimo. So I'm going to give myself a pass and say that that is acceptable. And I'm going to put these on here. I'm just going to say anonymous or anon. All right, and I'm going to leave those without thickening up the downstrokes or anything like that. And I've got my little stars in there to kind of differentiate for me that those were kind of on the lighter side. Definitely on the lighter side. All right, and last but not least is my mood mandala. And my overall feeling for yesterday, I think, was probably stressed. Again, that video. The fountain pen ink video, it's driving me crazy, or it was driving me crazy. I've decided to let it go until I get back from San Francisco. But it has been just eating at me the last few days. So that's definitely my overall ending mood for February. All right, and it is time to finish this mandala. come back in and kind of thicken up certain lines with kind of the bullet tip of a black Tombow. This is N15. Let's see. So I think that's going to be it. I do want to write on the inside, and I think I've finally decided I'm just going to go with my motto for both the year and the month, February, be present. So I'm going to put that right here in the middle. I'm going to go in without practicing it in pencil first, and we're going to see how it goes. All right, Mood Mandala is done for February. I think it turned out really good. I will be coming back in and erasing my pencil marks, at least in this center circle, later on. I like to let things dry a little bit before I go over with an eraser. But yeah, I think it turned out really good. It's really interesting to see my whole month at a glance like this. So I can see, yeah, I had several days, but I also see a lot of pink in here, which is relaxed. I see a lot of my mint green, which is productive. So I think overall I had a pretty balanced month. Sure, I had ups and downs, but it's kind of neat to see it in this kind of graphic representation, I think, which is why I like tracking my moods. All right, and last but not least, gratitude. For today, I think it's a no-brainer that I'm going to put 1 month in my bullet journal and my gratitude log. This series, and especially this round, has been so fun for me. Y'all have been super engaged. I've loved seeing all your comments and participating with you all month long, and seeing those of you that are actually like planning along with me. That's been really cool as well. And I'm just grateful to be able to do something like this, and to have fun with what I do every day. So I'm going to write 1 month in my bullet journal here, but really it's you all. You all are what make 1 month in my bullet journal special to me. So when I write 1 month in my bullet journal here, it's you. All right, let's see. Oh no, it almost didn't fit. I should have started higher. But there it is, 1 month in my bullet journal. All right, y'all, that is gonna do it. Let's check out, just flip through February one last time, shall we? So we've got my monthly calendar, habit trackers all filled out. Goals are pretty much attained. I'm really excited about how much I got done this month. NaNoWriMo completed, success. Mood Mandala, so happy with how this turned out and that I finally found something to put in the center. I've been debating on that all month long. And then gratitude, so many things that made me happy this month, even when sometimes things were a little tough. And it's nice to look back and realize that even on those days, I was still able to find something to be grateful for in every single day. We've got our weekly spreads, my first attempt at stamping in my bullet journal. Got a training schedule, another attempt at stamping. My lovely fertility tracker. My first attempt at a new hybrid weekly spread. And then we have March. Yeah. Wow, that month flew by. All right. That is gonna do it for today, y'all. I appreciate you watching through this wrap up with me. I'm actually gonna put my monthly bookmark on March this time, since we're done with February. And yeah, happy March 1st, everyone. I can't believe that February is gone, but I'm really looking forward to exciting things in March. I can't wait to share them with you. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for for watching, for commenting, for planning along with me. It's been such a blast. I will be back with a Q&A sometime next week when I get back from PlannerCon. So if you have any questions that haven't been answered, feel free to drop those in the comments of this video, and I'm going to be compiling as many as I possibly can. I probably won't be able to get to all of them, but I will do my very best to answer your questions in that Q&A video next week. All right, y'all. Have a great Thursday. Bye.